Well, hey, there you are. Sonia here. Well, welcome to Sonia's Sermonettes and Teachings. I don't know if you're ready for all this or not. There's a rain a coming. There's a sound from heaven as a mighty rushing wind. As this music in the background, God used the best of musicians to record this music. I'm pleased and I thank God for those words that He gave me 10 years ago and that music. Each word was given to me piece by piece. But it's real and it's manifesting right now. The power is in it. You can feel the power of God in it because it came from Him, not from me. I was thinking years ago, we was at a revival meeting down in Kentucky. We had a homecoming meeting down there and they wanted a revival prior to it. All day long the people had preachers preaching, they was eating, there was fellowshipping, went on throughout the whole day. The church began to empty out. People got tired. They had small children and different things, and they left. There was just a few left, and it was time for me, the last speaker of the hour, to get up. And I thought to myself, God, there's been enough preaching going on to save this whole county and more. So what can I do? What do you want me to do? Came to my mind, form a prayer line. So I told the pastor, I said, we're going to have a prayer line. And he agreed that that would be a great thing to do. And so we started praying. And there was just a few people, like I said, to begin with. And it just continued and continued. And finally I looked up and looked back. This building was really a long building, and it was all the way around to the side of the building, all the way out to the door. All this line of people, I said to the pastor, I said, where have all these people come from? And he said, they're going home and calling people to come back because the Spirit of God is moving and you need to get back up here. So here they all came, loaded up and came on back. And the Spirit of God was magnificent that day. The word of knowledge came forth. God ministered to people, gave them hope and help, deliverances and manifestation of the Spirit of God. It was magnificent. Now, I don't want to focus on what was. I want to see God move today like He's been wanting to do for His children. Many of you are out there. You're waiting, you're longing, you're hungry. If you get hungry enough, you will see the manifestation of God. You will get into the glory with God. You will praise God and magnify God if you get hungry enough. The problem is, people got so tangled up and messed up with everything else, they have forgotten what the Spirit of God can really do. God can really manifest His Spirit for you. Healing, deliverance, miracles, signs and wonders and things can take place. That's what's going to happen. The rain, the sound from heaven, as it was on the day of Pentecost, there came a sound from heaven as a rushing mighty wind. We're going to manifest and see that Spirit take place. We're going to let God work in us. I'm going to surrender myself, and I know many of you out there will too. It's time. It's time to lay aside all the religion, all the doctrines, all the opinions and what people have, and just focus on God moving for people. People are hungry out here. People are hurting out here. They need God. They need a manifestation, of the Spirit of God. Don't you want to come into agreement with me that God's going to work? Come into unity together. One mind, one accord. Mind on what? On God. Mind on God manifesting His Spirit. That's a great awakening. There's a great awakening coming.